Hey, it's me, Leanne, and welcome to Wellness Wednesday. So today we are out in my screen house because my sister Jen's in my kitchen doing my friend's hair. So we crept out here and thought we'd do it outside today. So as we discussed in a previous Wellness Wednesday, as we age, we naturally lose muscle mass, right? Which can make us weak and unstable. We also lose bone density, which can cause us to easily fracture or break our bones. And I don't know about you, but I also tend to have a lot of aches and pains because, my muscles, they're tired. And maybe they don't get stretched as much as they should, right? So today I want to talk to you about the importance of exercise and strength training as we age. So stretching is a great way to keep us flexible and helps keep the aches and pains at bay. Really, who wants to have aches and pains, and who doesn't have them? Most of us do. So I've shared this with you before. Every morning I get up and I have the same routine. I get up, I let Miss Chula outside, I come back inside, I hit my floor, I do an extended child's pose, side child's pose, thread the needle. Those all help to stretch my upper body, and then I'll flip over and I'll do, a gentle sideline twist, figure four stretch, and, maybe a forward folding stretch, right? And those all help to stretch out my lower body so that I can at least move a little bit when I first get out of bed. And I did share a video with you guys once upon a time, and it's actually in my in my Facebook. If you go down and scroll, look for April 14th. I don't really have a name to it, but the date is April 14th, and that actually has all those stretches that I just talked about. It shows you exactly how to do them. And I wanted to share with you a little bit about a couple of my clients that I have that are older, that I see. I do massage for them, we've seen elderly people who probably haven't taken the best care of themselves, and they have a hard time getting out of a chair and even going to the mailbox, and getting their mail, right? These two, they're pretty amazing, and I'm very impressed by them. The first one is a gentleman, and he's about 80 years old, and this guy gets up every single morning, and he works out. He does squats, he does, presses, shoulder work. He stretches every single day. He has a sauna in his house. He gets in the sauna. He takes really good care of himself, and he comes and gets massages on a weekly basis, right? So you would never guess in a million years that this guy was 80 years old. His flexibility, his movement, how he carries himself is very impressive. And then I have this woman who I love, and she has a little bit of a kyphosis, which is a curvature of the spine. And she came in and she was, kind of, her shoulders were very rolled forward. And I really, really wish I could have taken a picture of her before we started our work, because when I come and see her now, her shoulders are more back. She seems a little brighter, a little more self-confident. She does come in for weekly massage to help work on those muscles that are so tight that are causing that. But she also does the homework that I give her, right? She does the stretches that I give her, and she does other exercises for herself. So there's two great examples of people who are older, who are taking care of themselves, who can move around and have a very great quality of life. And you can start this at any age. Of course, if you start younger, it's better. But you can start at any age, and start to get more movement and more flexibility and really take care of yourself and build those bones and build those muscles. I'm 56 years old. I've been working at this for quite a while. I actually am not as good as this guy here. He's better than me. But I do my best to try to take care of my body, because I don't want to be broken when I get older. I want to be able to move and do things and have a great quality of life. So I found this really, really good article on WebMD, and it's called Weight-Bearing Exercises, 8 Workouts for Strong Bones. And it's by Rebecca Taylor. But first, what is like a weight-bearing exercise? So a weight-bearing exercise is something that stresses the muscles and the bone. You stress a muscle, it builds it, it increases it. You stress a bone, and what happens is the cells create more bone. So it stimulates bone growth when you stress the actual bone, and increases its strength. So here are some things that you can do. Tai Chi, low impact, builds both concentration and strong bones. It's really great. I see a lot of elderly people doing it out in the common. This guy takes them out on the common. They're all doing their little Tai Chi. It's kind of cool. Yoga's great. Standing poses like Warrior 1 and Warrior 2 help work the larger bones like the hips and the legs, while a downward facing dog works your wrist and your arms and your shoulders. A couple other poses like Cobra pose and Lotus pose, help with the spine strength, spine flexibility. So yoga also actually sharpens your balance, which we need. We want balance so we don't fall. Your coordination, your concentration, good Lord, I think I need that right now, and your body awareness. Brisk walking, golf, dancing, kickboxing, aerobics, all things that can strengthen your bone, build muscle. Also very cardiovascularly great. You want to keep your heart strong as well. Hiking is great. The impact of your feet hitting the ground helps with your hips, especially, going up and down hills. That's great. That's like the bonus round right there. Racket sports, tennis, squash, ping pong, right? You're stressing the racket arm, building the wrist and the arms and the shoulders, and from moving around side to side trying to get that ball, right? You're working your lower body as well. And strength training, right? You could do free weights, body weights, weight machines. Actually sitting in a chair and standing up is a weight-bearing exercise. And you're pushing through your feet, using your legs to stand yourself up. You're building muscle and you're building your bone. You can also use the weight machines at your gym, although I'm not a fan of weight machines because they kind of restrict how you move, and not everybody moves the same way, so you're kind of locked in, and sometimes I think that can cause an injury, but that's my own personal thing. I'm a huge fan of free weights, and they say you should do this a couple times a week to help to build bone. So that's all I have for today, and I hope you enjoyed this Wellness Wednesday, and I hope you get out and do some bone density building exercises today. And yeah, I'll see you next week. Take care. Bye.